Never know what you're going to see here, guys. Never know.
I knew an old boy here when I was in high school. Yeah. He used to play with his papa. And he was a good pitcher. Of course, it was different back in the day. They had toilet paper.
Yeah, right
They didn't care where they caught him. They just had toilet paper. See what the damn police cars were.
Hey, I know all you guys want to look at this car. You're talking about a rat. Here we go. I'm sitting here with the owner, and hey, what's your name?
David Ryder.
David. I'm impressed. You know, it don't a rat rod it anyway for me is I'm impressed. So yeah. I hadn't seen one like this ever. It's a really cool rat, so I think we put it on our channel, let everybody look at it. Talk to me a little bit about what you. So you started out with a body. What'd you start out with?
I bought this car pretty much like it is. I saw one as a kid, and I always wanted one. They only made them 5 years.
Yeah.
And from 50 to 54, Henry, yep.
Yes, sir.
Henry Kaiser.
Yes, sir.
And if you Google them, on the top 10 list, they're number 5 on the worst built car in the 20th century.
Okay, I take your word for it. There's probably some Henry people on here who might not agree with you.
That's what they say if you Google it.
So what inspired you to do this too? I know it's a drag car, and I know you spray. What inspired you?
I've never sprayed it.
Never?
Never sprayed it.
Oh, that's cool.
I've never had it on the track. My buddy's taken it out and sprayed it a couple times.
Yeah.
I just drive it around town, take it to a few old shows.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Power steering, power brakes.
So it's kind of a driver.
It is. It drives good.
Yeah.
Yep.
What motor's in it?
The old 355.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Pretty healthy.
I heard you come in, and it sounds real good. It sounds like a hot rod.
Yeah.
You just can't help but notice it because it's so different, unusual.
Right. My wife said it's the ugliest thing she's ever seen.
Well, I'll have to argue with her about that one.
Yeah.
You know, when we start looking at old cars like this, rat people especially, like this channel, the different the better, and you have certainly hit the button on that. You know?
I think so. I love it.
You know, when we see these things like this, it's so different. We get to see old cars, but not Henrys.
Yep.
We don't see many Henrys.
Not very many of them out there.
No, and I really appreciate you bringing it out to show them, because this is certainly unusual. Yep. We do rats, rods, Frankensteins. We do all kinds of stuff, and this is certainly unusual. And so, how long ago was it? So you didn't really build it?
I didn't really build it. No, I changed the hood scoop, put the emblem on it, put the mirrors on it, just a few things. It was a running driving car when I got it.
I got you.
And I saw it in a car on Instagram at a car show. Well, I showed my buddy. I said, God, I've always wanted a Henry. He didn't tell me, but he corresponded with the guys. Well, it was about 3 months before the guy got back with him. Said the car has never been for sale, but he said, I'm kind of in a position I might consider selling it. Well, I ended up talking to him, made a deal, and I hauled ass to Kansas City and bought it. So.
Well, you know, it's certainly different, and I have a friend of mine that's got a Henry. He's trying to put it together, and but the more you do to it like this, the more people like it. You know, you could have went the other direction and tried to make it perfect, but it wouldn't have been what you see.
I think it gets more attention than a brand new van.
So you live in East Texas? You live
right
in Palestine?
Yep.
Rail Yard Custom puts this thing on, and I know everybody likes to come here, and that's why
it's a cool deal.
It is.
They were trying to do it every month, and this year they dropped back to I think 4 times a year.
You know, and that's a good thing. It helps everybody. I know they're busy, plus it helps us too. Yep. Man, I like your car. I'm gonna put it on the channel. I know people are probably gonna want to hit you up and talk to you about it. There's not many Henrys, so these Henrys are getting more and more scarce.
I tried to buy another one here a while back, but it was a full-blown race car out of California. It was priced right, but I want one I drive on the street. If I can't drive it on the street, I don't want it.
You don't. If you can't drive them, you're just limited.
Yep.
Man, I appreciate you, and thank you for your interview, and we'll put it on the channel.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Care. Yes, sir.